Mikey in the top half of the draw, Sammy in the bottom half of the draw.
And here we go. Mikey McDonagh coming to life here in the final of the Bonsoy Gold Coast Pro presented by GWM from just down the road at Lennox Head. Has a whole lot of support here on the beach as he swings into some beautiful rail turns, kicks the fins there on the inside. Impeccable timing, and he's going to need that, taking on a man that is maybe surfing the best we've ever seen him in a jersey at this venue.
Unbelievable stuff, and a great start there for Mikey McDonagh. You know, that was a really well put together, confidently ridden wave. You know, it's unfamiliar territory. What do you think of this one, Bugs?
Yeah, look, it's a great opener. It's a nerve settler for Mikey. He goes into his pattern, his rhythm. He gets over this very nicely, and this is where he gets some nice turns in. Just great surfing. Nothing outrageous on this wave, Rich, but solid Mikey.
Yeah, you can see he's got that really strong approach. He's tall guy. He's up around the 6'6" in height. So the height advantage goes to Mikey McDonagh, but that was a great turn there, that big layback hack. He's been, he's been not shy and not holding back and say that, Mick Fanning is his idol, and he tries to emulate the way he approaches a wave.
And he's going to claw his way back into this one. You just know you're going to see a couple of good exchanges between these two. But a 6.83 for Mikey McDonagh to kick things off. And up again, you can see a little bit of texture on this lineup too, Rich.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's just puffed up a couple of knots over the last 5 minutes in between the two finals. There's definitely a little bit more easterly direction in that wind.
A nice way to kind of put the defending champ on his heels. But the weather right now, this is a real squall coming through here. The wind's coming up. There's a ton of chop. Here goes Mikey. Let's see how he deals with it.
Oh, Mikey's digging in here. Wave number 3. Great start on this one. Just blasting through the pocket. And listen to the crowd here, making noise with every approach. An assault on the lip for the youngster from Lennox Head, chasing his best ever finish at the Challenger Series level. Really the first time we've seen him trip up the whole contest.
Oh, vicious snap there for Mikey McDonagh. And again, this real power approach with a little bit of flair. Each time he hits the lip, he's getting that tail release. And just carving and arcing. Smaller little wave, but geez, he's doing some great work on it. So you can his game plan obviously was start strong, start quick. Happening on the beach there, but here we go. S.Pupo up and running.
I bet you there's plenty of noise to this guy too, because he has just given us so many highlight moments throughout the event so far. Wayne Rabbit Bartholomew, Bugs, here's the replay of Sammy's opening ride.
Yeah, well, Sammy does open this one with a powerful move on the outside, and as you said, he just slips up here. Kind of just backed into that weak whitewater. You know what's amazing is this crowd getting behind Mikey. You imagine, with S.Pupo defending champion, the crowds they're already starting to converge on Sakurama.
Oh, here goes Sammy. Let's see if he can make up for those mistakes right here. Just so fast in his approach. He's just blown our minds with his surfing this week.
Record.
Yeah, that's true. Here we go. S.Pupo on the replay, Rich, and you can just tell that, wave-wise, he's a little held back. But Mikey on the outside is tapping into another one, and he's in the attack mode. He found something in the semi-finals, and he didn't lose it on his break. A big finish here, and he's going to get rid of the 5.33.
Yeah.
Spit flying down on the beach. Bit of spit flying here in the commentary booth as well.
Wave, he did some great surfing on it, but have a look at Mikey connecting with this thing. Outside, driving. Coming from behind each and every section, flaring the tail out on that one. Gets around this little moment here as it runs down the line. No problem for Mikey. And, mate, I've got to say, perhaps fatigue is an element here. This is a guy here who surfs point breaks each and every day, as we watch him just clip the lip here, bust the tail free. And so he is match fit when it comes to surfing long right-hand point breaks. And, S.Pupo, he's obviously super fit himself, but this is Mikey's backyard right here.
I just think it's wave selection, Rich. Mikey McDonagh's killing him, and he's also in attack mode.
Condition, and yeah, I think so. He's going. Good to spend some time with you boys. I'll let you enjoy this final.
Yes.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Stace. Good to get the insights. And
he's got to pick this next wave very carefully, because as time's ticking down, this wave choice is going to become really critical.
You've been in this situation where you go into a final. It was 2003, Trestles, you're up against Taj Burrow. Everyone had Taj pegged for the victory, as we see Mikey here swinging that board into reverse. Everyone had Taj pegged for the victory, and you somehow got the edge and found a way to beat him.
Here we go.
S.Pupo, and things look like they're cleaning up a little bit. That rain's starting to lighten up a bit. And S.Pupo finally gets an opportunity here to get himself into this final. Big section standing up, swings that tail and slides while maintaining control. Can't get back out in front of it though. 8.5 minutes to go.
It was completed, and this first turn jams it in the pocket. Beautiful tail release. Swoops back into the foam. This wave's really broken up, but he does well to come around this next section. Blasts the tail again, up and over. And just got caught a little behind, so he did make that manoeuvre. There was maybe a couple of more points on that one.
Yeah, did he break combination is the question. Well, Mikey McDonagh, he's going to opt out of that one for priority. Numbers coming through. Looks like it might make it to the 6-point range. As we see Mikey McDonagh using his priority on this one. Big layback jam, up into the pocket again. Gets the fins above the lip. Working this one over, good size wall. And he's putting all his point break experience to good use out here today. As he floats the boat to finish this one off. Is he going to better the 6.83 there, Rich?
I think he will, actually. The strength of those manoeuvres out the back.
Waiting on the scores to drop for this one.
Oh, big layback hack to start things off. Silky smooth in the transition. Hits it again. Big wrapping cutback here. So just eliminating the bumps. It doesn't even look like there's texture on these waves, and Mikey's just cutting through it beautifully.
Oh, the Cowboy's throwing the lasso around his feet too. His leg rope wrapped around his front foot, and he still surfed with complete freedom.
That is so hard to do. This is an amazing... Look at how clean this got, Rick.
Just a beautiful turn here. Watch him just hit that layback hack.
That is so off-putting, isn't it?
Yeah, really engaging the rail. You can see there, look closely, the leash. It's wrapped around his front foot here, and it sometimes happens. So at this point, all he's focused on is the performance. He's trying to just block that out of his mind. And it doesn't look like that's held him back at all. Smooth, connected turns, beautiful flow. But adding a bit of flair there, just a little kick of the fins. He just tagged him. He has been on the best waves of this final. Here we go, S.Pupo.
So much spark out of the lip, S.Pupo on a wave probably almost half the size of what we saw Mikey McDonagh on, so he's got to surf his guts out here. Chips away at it, nice combinations, but it's just missing that high impact stuff. Mikey Pupo, his big bro, shaking his head, knowing that he needs to get himself on some better set waves. Getting down to that GWM 1 minute warning.
So far, it's come down to one exchange in the middle of the final where Sammy went for a smaller wave.
And S.Pupo's making his move now. And it's not a set wave, so he has to surf it hard. Great start to this one already. Just exploding into the pocket of this wave, but no wall on this one, Rich.
No, this one's going to taper down the point here. And, well, just the canvas. It hasn't offered up the 9. But incredible, amazing surfing nonetheless.
A valiant fight, but you heard the cheers from Mikey McDonagh's camp because they get the feeling that that's not going to get there, that number. And Mikey, with 10 seconds to go, is making his way in here. Well, it seemed unimaginable that someone would get the jump on S.Pupo, but Mikey McDonagh has stepped up when it counted and dropped an excellent score, backed it up with a 6.83 to earn himself a victory and take the #1 position on the Challenger Series rankings. He is your champion of the Bonsoy Gold Coast Pro, presented by GWM.
Yeah, Mikey McDonagh, what a feeling, what a moment. The biggest win of his career. All the early surfs, all the training, all the work, all the losses. They're all being just washed away right now.
Bugs, you've seen so many amazing moments here on the Gold Coast. It's an emotional victory for Mikey McDonagh. This is another great day of competition we've watched unfold here.
It's just, unearthing another champion on the international scale, Mikey McDonagh from Lennox, and look at the emotion on his face. He cannot believe it. It's amazing. Where's his dad? I want to see Tony. Tony be having a meltdown of emotions.
Absolutely.
Rich, the bummer for Mikey is he's got no time to celebrate this. He's got another event next week, but this is an awesome moment.
Wow.
I can see the tears in your eyes, Bugs. It's a great moment for any young competitor to break through for their first major win.
Well, there he is with George Petter there. The boys are just so close. They've been at it for so long. Similar sort of career trajectories. They're right there, brothers in arms. There's the local Lennox crew. It's as much for them as it is for Mikey.